Hey everybody, allow me to take you on a little behind the scenes AI moment that I'm having right now. Recording here on May 15th, 2025, lots of fives, 555 morning, May 15th, 2025, 5:15, 2025, around 6:48 a.m. and I'm just here creating trying to create a description for one of the videos that I'm about to post. I'm about to schedule to post, and this video is called "The Best Time of My Life So Far." And here's what I asked the AI. AI Gemini is what I'm using because it's very convenient. Go Google Gemini, right there, just right there on my in the corner on my laptop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I don't usually write the question perfectly, but somehow Google Gemini gets me anyway. Write a description for a YouTube video where I talk about feeling as though I am in my butterfly era. Even though the old world is crumbling and on fire, I am having the best time of my life. I am loving myself and my life more than I ever had, and I am holding the vision for the future. So let me share with you the options that was given to me because they're all great. Well, actually, I only read the first two, so we'll be reading the rest together. But I usually really feel seen and understood by Google Gemini. One of my challenges is writing like that, writing descriptions and stuff like that. So I love how I have the AI helper to assist me in writing these descriptions easy peasy without too much thinking, as I just share what I want to say and have the Google Gemini help me put those words together. I believe that this tool will help me to become a better writer and a better, describer of things, better at writing descriptions, because I will learn from this helper. So I'm very thankful for my Google helper, the Google Gemini, the AI helper, Google Gemini. Here are a few options for your YouTube description, playing with slightly different tones. Option 1, enthusiastic and empowering. The world might feel like it's on fire, but guess what? I am blooming. Join me as I talk about embracing my full butterfly era amidst the chaos. It might sound wild, but right now I'm experiencing a level of self-love and joy I never thought possible. We'll dive into how I'm navigating these turbulent times while fiercely holding on to the bright vision for the future. Let's find our wings together. Hashtag butterfly era, hashtag self-love journey, hashtag holding the vision, hashtag positive vibes. Option 2, reflective and bold. Even as the old world crumbles around us, something incredible is happening within me, a full-blown butterfly transformation. This video is a raw and honest look at how I'm experiencing the best time of my life now, despite the external changes. I'm falling deeply in love with myself and this precious life, all while keeping my eyes firmly fixed on a hopeful future. Let's talk about finding our personal power in the midst of it all. Butterfly transformation, hashtag butterfly transformation, hashtag joy amidst chaos, hashtag future is bright, hashtag self-discovery. I have to say that I like option 2 the better so far out of day 2, but I love them both. Option 3, direct and inspiring. Feeling like you're in a butterfly era, even when the world feels like it's on fire, you're not alone. In this video, I'm sharing my journey of radical self-love and unwavering joy during a time of global upheaval. I like the use of global upheaval in that description. It's possible to thrive and hold powerful vision for what's to come. Let's connect and inspire each other to embrace our own transformations. Hashtag my butterfly era, hashtag love your life, hashtag vision for tomorrow, hashtag resilience. I have to say Option 3 as well. My gosh. Usually I do have this problem. I love them all. Sometimes I pick pieces out of different ones and put them together. Sometimes I find I choose one that just to me is a perfect option, but I always feel seen in these descriptions. I feel like if those would be how I would put together the descriptions. I feel like the words in the way that I want them to be used are used. The right words are used. I find that the AI is very, very intuitive, very good at knowing what I want to say, even better than me, as I try to describe what I want to say and what I'm asking it to do. Okay, option 4, short and punchy. World on fire, me in my butterfly. World on fire, me in my butterfly era. Talking about loving myself and my life more than ever and holding tight to that future vision. Let's go. Butterfly era vibes. Hashtag butterfly era vibes. Hashtag self-love revolution. Hashtag future focus. Also, sometimes the hashtags that they come up with is so damn cool too. Yeah, this is my least favorite one. It's not me. It is straight to the point, and it's straightforward, straight to the point, and short and punchy, as it says. Not my style. I will have to say maybe option 2 might be my best option. So I think I'm going to go with option 2, which is, even though the old world is crumbling around us, something incredible is happening within me, a full bloom butterfly transformation. This video is a raw and honest look at how I'm experiencing the best time of my life now, despite the external challenges. I am falling deeply in love with myself and this precious life, all while keeping my eyes firmly fixed on a hopeful future. Let's talk about finding our personal power in the midst of it all. Hashtag butterfly transformation. Hashtag joy amidst chaos. Hashtag future is bright. Hashtag self-discovery. I'm going to go with that one. So I just wanted to share this moment with you. I wanted to share these words with you, and because when I choose one, the rest of them aren't going to get used, but they're also good. So I just wanted to share. I wanted to recognize how good they are. Thank you for watching. Peace and blessings. Much love. Good morning, everybody. Peace and blessings to you. I hope that this video meets you well. I'm recording on May 16th, 2025, and it's around 7:44 a.m. in the morning. I wanted to click the record button because I wanted to show you what I created this morning. I created a YouTube thumbnail using Canva, using the AI feature on Canva, using the Canva editor, the Canva AI, all that to help me create this image. So I only recently started to use AI to help me in my creation and my creativity, and help me with stuff that I am trying to accomplish and trying to make happen, with my YouTube channel and my online pursuits. So I started to use AI probably for the last couple of weeks, and I started to use Canva AI maybe within the last week, within the last few days. I created some of these images I created separately. This morning, what I wanted to do was I wanted to see if the Canva AI could help me create a YouTube thumbnail. And to be honest, as with the description that I gave it, the options that I got, it wasn't really what I was looking for, but it did give me a baseline to work with. So I picked a layout, and then I kind of worked with that as my starting point to create what I have here. So I used a different background to the option that I was given. I took out some of the stuff that they had, some of the elements that the Canva AI had created, and I put in my own little elements. So this is an image that I had created alongside, co-created with Canva AI by putting in my description. And I can't remember what the description was, but something to do obviously with a butterfly and a sunflower. But I love this image so much. I took out the background and I just kept what I wanted. I probably would show you how this image came to be in another video. But I took out the background. I took out some of the words that was in it. I think I was trying to make a watermark for my YouTube channel. I was trying to make a watermark. So I had Letitia Learns Life at the bottom. So I took those out. And it had purple butterfly written at the bottom as well. Like that was a part of the description I had asked for. And I just kept the elements of the sunflower, which I love, and the colorful butterfly that's on the sunflower, and then these little tiny little butterflies in the background, tiny little white butterflies in the background of the image. Okay, so I added in this little piece. This rectangle here was not a part of the initial design. I added that and I put in this text. I am a thinker, observer, and creator who embraces a deliberate approach to social media. As a self-described social media turtle, I share videos thoughtfully, even if they sometimes trail behind current trends. So I kind of wrote that, but I asked the AI again to make it a little bit better, So the AI kind of improved on it for me and shortened it for me and made it sound this way. I gave it the initial words, and it kind of like rearranged the words and put them together in a kind of a better, more concise way. So something I am noticing as I'm doing this video is that I'm noticing I'm struggling with my voice a little bit. For some reason, my voice seems a bit rough. I don't know what that's about, And the words, this is not a video that I actually plan to do, so the words aren't coming together as smoothly as I would like, but I still am going to record and document this moment and share this because I want you guys to know how intentional this was and how much I love my creation, how much I loved what I ultimately created. So again, I started with a baseline. So this square was here already. This square was here already. It was already purple. This was here already, but it had different words in it. These dots was on the other side. I moved these dots from this side to that side. This butterfly I created through AI on another occasion. Let me see if I can find. This is some of the stuff. This is some of the stuff over here that I created with my AI while I was trying to come up with something. I was asking about a butterfly. I can't remember exactly what I was trying to do here, but I definitely know it was a purple butterfly. And this is what AI helped me create, and I loved it. I just absolutely loved it. So I'm going to be using that image a lot. And then this is the watermark that I ultimately created right here. Letitia Learns Life. You would notice that at the at the bottom of my videos in the watermark section where the YouTube watermarks are. These were some of the other ideas that these are some of the ideas that the Canva AI came up with, but I ultimately chose this one. I wanted to have a sunflower. I wanted to have a butterfly. I wanted purple to be a part of it. I wanted colors to be a part of my creations. So this is the ultimate one that I chose. This is the one I chose in the end for that watermark. This is a little monster that I created. Her name is Joyce Park. I will probably be recording a video talking about why I created Joyce Park and what this little monster is all about. That video may come out before or after this one. I have various versions of Joy Spark because I was trying to find the right one. I chose this one to put in on my thumbnail because I like how she's walking, and I think that she is the closest one to what I had in mind for my little monster. I also created this little turtle with the AI. The AI did give me other various options, but I chose this one and I removed the background. I love it. It represents my whole social media turtle idea concept. This is an image that's going to go over the video that this thumbnail is going to be used for. Then I put recorded title, Mayday Morning Reflections, that's the name of the video, recorded, and that's the date. And this is going to be a consistent thumbnail that I use, where I will be changing the title and I will be changing the date that it was recorded and leaving pretty much everything else. Oh, and changing the image and leaving pretty much everything else as a baseline. I may change this image every once in a while, but I think that this is a perfect one to put in this thumbnail because of the colors and just me looking all reflective and chilled and relaxed. I think it's a perfect image for the concept that I have in mind. And I am very happy with my creation. So I just wanted to share that with you. Don't know when this is going to be posted, but you know, progress. It's Letitia Learns Life, and I should like to share the various things that I try and the things that I do and my little learning and creating and discovering adventures. I like to share those with you. Anybody who would follow my channel, follow my account. So if you like my style, if you like what I'm all about, and you know, some days are better than others, some recordings are better than others. Like today, this morning, for some reason, I find that I'm struggling with my voice. But if you like my style and my vibes and my energy, you know, and you're interested in my ideas and my thoughts and what I share, remember to subscribe and like and comment and do all the things that will help this channel to grow and be discovered by more people who will like my vibes and my energy and my creativity and my ideas and what I share. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, peace and blessings to you. Hope this video meets you well. Thank you for watching this video. It is my intention to add this on as a continuation, an extension of the video that I am currently recording on this hot June day. It is June 25th, 2025, and it's a hot day in June. I turn off my fan so you wouldn't be hearing the fan in the background, so that's gonna make it even harder while I make this recording. It is around 3:51 p.m. in the afternoon, and like I said, it's very, very hot. I am in my room that I call my Serenity Room, or Zen Den for the rest of my family, so that it'll be easier, less syllables, and easier on the tongue when I want to ask my kids or somebody else to grab something from my Zen Den or whatever. But in my heart and my soul, this is my Serenity Room. This is where I create. This is where I record. This is where I spend time with myself, get to know myself better. I process. I think. I do a lot of stuff in here. This is my space and my room, and I've always wanted to have a room like this. So I'm very, very, extremely grateful and thankful to finally have a room like this. Unfortunately, it's only temporary because this is not my forever home. This is not even, I'm not even sure how long we're going to be here because, you know, our family has been, you know, thinking about moving out of the United States for a while. So this is not our forever home and we won't be here too long. Hopefully my phone is going to cooperate for this recording because I just got a little message on my phone saying that the device is too hot. It is a hot day in summer, like I said, and we will see how this works. We'll see how I get it done. Also, for informational purposes, I am on a diet in which I'm eating more salads and eating a lot lighter, so less protein. That makes it even more of a challenge to deal with the heat because my energy is not, mm, as normal. But anyway, let's get on with it. I just wanted to discuss a little bit, talk, since the theme of this video is AI helpers, discuss the AI a little bit. When I recorded those videos, those were like my first experiences with AI. I had just started to play around with AI, play around with the AI Gemini, and I'm loving the Google Gemini, the Google AI, which is Gemini. I'm loving that. I've never used the others, as I haven't used the others. I haven't used GTP or GPT, Chat, whatever it is, Chat GTP. I think that's what it is. And I haven't used any other AIs other than like mostly Gemini and Canva AI. I am not as much of a fan of Canva AI as I am of Gemini because I find that it is good, but it's not as, it doesn't get me as well as the, and it's not as, I don't know, it's just not as good as the Gemini to me. Although I've never used Gemini to create images, so I don't know. The only thing I've ever really used it for is for research, asking questions like normal search engine questions, and helping me write my YouTube descriptions. So you may have noticed that I am pointing the camera at these interesting images here, and I just wanted to show you my creations because I just finished editing this the prior part of this video that you just watched. I just finished editing that part, and I shared a little bit about Joy Spark, my little monster creation. So I just want to tell you a little bit about Joy Spark and what made me decide to try to create her. So Joy Spark, initially in my head, I wanted to draw it at first. I wanted to try drawing her and coloring and creating her, with my own hands. But I'm not that great at drawing and, that kind of stuff. But I was going to try, and I was going to do it for fun. But then I decided, you know what? I haven't thought it hasn't occurred to me that maybe I could use the Canva AI and see what happens. So that was my first experience with using Canva AI, trying to create an image. That is where it all began, and that's where I realized that I could use it more to help me with my YouTube thumbnails and to help me with other stuff. So, like these images you're seeing here at the top are my YouTube thumbnails that I've done with the Canva AI so far. So Joy Spark was created. Her initial name was Joy Spark, my May money monster. And the whole thought process behind Joy Spark was that I was kind of worried about my finances in May, and I was concerned. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta pay out a lot of money in May. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope that money comes. So I used her as a image of prayer, where I prayed. I prayed to the higher power, the divine, the I am, my higher self, asking for food to feed Joy Spark, the money monster, because her food, the nourishment that she that gives her life is money. She devours money. So I wanted to feed Joy Spark. So I tried to look for I just basically kept asking for more images and more images till I found the perfect one. And I ultimately chose one, which I don't even have one right there. So let me just, where is she? Hold on a second. Okay, I just uploaded her. So I chose this one. as the closest thing to what I was looking for. And let me show you where the inspiration for the art came from. I have bought myself some new clothes. I have bought myself this sunflower shirt, which I have not worn. I'm saving it for August. That's my birthday month. And shoes, kind of matching shoes. They look similar vibe. Shiny shoes, purple, my adopted favorite color. It was my dad's favorite color when he was alive, and when he passed on, I found out it was his favorite color, and I decided to adopt purple as a color of choice, wherever possible. When I see things, when I see things that I like that are purple, I will go for the purple. Only with the exception that if I like it like that thing in a different color, then I will go for the other color. But for the most part, I choose purple. Like, for instance, my purple mouse, purple everything, purple earbuds, purple case, purple, purple everything. So I went for purple, but I couldn't resist the urge to try to get both pairs. I had to. I just felt like they called my name, and I just had to have them. If you're wondering about these pictures here at the bottom, that's my Mother's Day breakfast right there. But anyway, I wanted to get gold because, I don't know, gold just gave me that kind of like abundance, moving into provision, moving into this, like, I don't know, different period of my life, as I call it, my butterfly era. And a part of that butterfly era is believing that what I want and I desire, I shall have. Believing that it can happen. So I also had gotten this pants, and at the time I hadn't worn any of these things, and so I wanted, to, because there's a little guilt there when you get these little extra things. I'm trying to unlearn that. Like, my husband is of the mindset, he is of this kind of not buying extra things, this kind of like frugal kind of whatever, financially responsible kind of don't get the stuff that you don't need kind of mindset, which is going to clash with where I'm at right now, because part of my survival in this dark timeline, honestly, has been expressing myself and allowing myself to play with my life a little bit, and play with who I am, and to become and to express lovely love and color and beauty and aura and joy and fun. Like, it's kind of like I feel as though, because it's so dark, I want to be brighter and more colorful, just out of spite, just to spite the energy that is trying to make everybody afraid and negative and down in the dumps and depressed and all these things all the time. I'm not into it. I feel like the light worker in me wants to shine brighter and wants to express themselves even more than I had before. Like, to literally hold my head up high and, be colorful, be joyful. So this is the one I chose, and she has, and this, with the description I put in, I described the clothes, which was easy to describe. A yellow sunflower shirt. For some reason, I feel like they really captured it. A yellow sunflower shirt. What I wanted was lilacs, her hair to be made of lilacs. I couldn't really get that. I got lilacs in her hair. And purple hair. I love that. A heart-shaped cheeks. Heart cheeks is one of the things I asked for. I wanted a sparkle in her eye. This one doesn't have a sparkle in her eye, but that's one of the things that I wanted. And one shoe gold and one shoe purple. So this was one of the closest things, and the reason to why I chose this one is because of the movement. She looks like she's moving, not just staying still. And here are some other things that came up. See, sparkle in the eyes, lilac hair, that butterfly. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing. This is a slideshow. Let me go down. These are the various versions. The pants is not what I was looking for. It was pretty cool. You see, the shoes aren't representing the vibes that I was looking for. But you know, this is also cool. This is also cool. Look at those heart cheeks and the sparkle in the eyes. I love that. That's one of the things that I wanted, and it would have been nice if that sparkle in the eyes was in the monster that I chose. But let me just show you, give you a quick look at all the others. They're all very nice. I love the shoes here. You know, I did not like the fact that she was wearing a skirt. This kind of captured what I was saying with the lilac, the hair made of lilac flowers, you know, sparkle in the eye, the heart cheeks, purple butterfly right there on the shirt. My only issue with this one was the skirt, you know, and the fact that I chose the other one too because, like I said, it was moving. You know, the monster was moving. This one came with a background, sparkly eyes again. This one was really nice. You know, the only reason that I ended up with who I ended up with is because she was moving, she was walking, she was moving forward, you know. But they're all really cool. They're really, really, really cool monsters. So Canva AI really did a good job with that. Forgive me if I am a little bit too wordy in trying to describe, you know, things. It's just that, I don't know, that's how I talk. So just to show you, if you have Canva, this is where you go, Canva AI, and then you put in your description and see what comes up, you know. And a lot of times I have asked for things that has to do with sunflowers and butterflies because those are my thing, you know, sunflowers and butterflies. And purple butterflies, sunflowers are often going to be represented in my images and in my thumbnail. This is one for what I did my last image. It has my little turtle because I call myself a social media turtle, so I asked for that as well. You know, I shared what the title of the video was, you know, what I was looking for, and it was pretty reasonably close to what I wanted. And I just added in some things, like I added in the butterflies, and I add the clock that says better late than never, because this is a May recording that I am posting in June, and a sunflower, and I added this in, you know, and I made it my own. So I just want to read one last thing, share one last thing with you. Thank you for lasting this long in this video. I hope that you, if you are not a subscriber, I hope that you subscribe, and remember to like and comment and share if you enjoyed the video. Share with people that you know would vibe with my energy, because you know who I am. You know what I'm all about. At least I hope you do. But if you don't know what I'm all about, feel free to explore my channel some more and get a sense of what Letitia Learns Life, that's my channel, is all about. All right, so here's a question that I wrote just to give you an idea. And it's not always easy to come up with a question. You know, like I said, one of the things that I like about Gemini is that it feels like it gets me, and it kind of always hits the nail on the head. It gets me. Canva AI doesn't get me as much, but it tries. Designed for me, a friendly looking monster named Joy Spark with rosy heart cheeks, sparkling star eyes, hair made of lilac flowers, a yellow shirt with a sunflower on it, a black and white cloth checkered waistband, a purple shirt with why did I have shirt there? Oh, that was supposed to be a skirt. No wonder I got a skirt in it. Anyway, a purple skirt with gold stars and white flowers. Oh, that's why I had clothes with gold stars and white flowers sometimes. I forgot what I asked. And matched shoes, one gold, one purple. Put a butterfly in her hair. Joy Spark eats money for food. And I just added that additional part that maybe possibly they might have put something to reflect that, you know, the money part, but I don't think they really went for that. I mean, I think that some images had that. I can't remember. Okay, so AI, and in AI was describing Joy Spark. I forget why. I don't know if I don't know. I forgot why, but I got this description of Joy Spark. A whimsical illustration of Joy Spark, a friendly monster with rosy heart cheeks, sparkling stars in her eyes, a hair styled as a crown of lilac flowers with a butterfly nestled within. She wears a yellow shirt adorned with a sunflower, a black and white checkered waistband, and purple pants scattered with gold stars and white flowers. She sports mismatched shoes. One gold, one purple. The style should be vibrant and playful, with a focus on cheerful colors and soft lighting. So that was AI's description. Obviously, way better than what I said. You know, very, very well worded. And I think that that description went with this monster. Yeah, I don't know what I did differently here, but this one had a whole vibe. This one had a description and a background and everything. I have no idea what I did differently, but I love it. And I just wanted to share that really cool creative experience with you. I thought that I would add this to the video. I probably will or will not. I might put this as a separate video because it went on a little longer than I thought. Maybe because I was a little bit more wordy than I would like to be. You know, being less wordy is something that comes with practice. You know, it doesn't just happen just like that. So thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe, follow. We don't have to say follow anymore. Yeah. Share, like, subscribe, comment, do all the things to help this channel to grow. I really appreciate you for spending some creative time with me, I really appreciate you spending some time with me while I share some of my creative experiences, especially the ones that I had in me. Thank you. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, you and me. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, you and me. Hey everybody, blessings to you. Hope this video meets you well. Thank you for watching this video. I am Letitia, and I am recording on June